I am Zheng He, standing now before the imposing museum in a foreign land. The cool, unfamiliar breeze of this distant place seeps through my robe. Through the large glass display, I spot the familiar charts and records, the very fruits of my arduous voyages. The maps drawn with painstaking precision and the logs filled with the stories of our adventures across the vast oceans. Here they lie, in this far-off hall, labeled in a strange script, looking so out of place. I pressed my hand against the glass, as if trying to touch the memories that are still vivid in my mind, as if reaching back to those glorious days on the sea. I was a eunuch in the Ming court, but I was also a fearless explorer. I led the great fleets on 7 epic voyages from the bustling ports of China. These charts and records in front of me are like old friends, each line and mark bringing back a flood of memories. I remember the moment when our colossal junk set sail for the first time, the sails billowing in the wind, and the excitement and anticipation on the faces of my crew. I remember the vastness of the ocean, the endless expanse of blue that seemed to stretch to the ends of the earth. In the early years of the Ming dynasty, Emperor Yongle had a grand vision. He wanted to show the might and prosperity of the Middle Kingdom to the world, to establish friendly relations with foreign lands, and to expand trade. With his trust in me, I was given the great responsibility of leading these expeditions. We carried with us the finest silk, porcelain, and other treasures of China, and in return we brought back exotic goods, knowledge, and stories from distant shores. We visited countries like Siam, Malacca, and Ceylon, and our presence was met with awe and respect. We built friendships, exchanged cultures, and our ships became a bridge between the East and the West. Every time I ordered the fleet to set a new course, I was not just navigating the seas. I was opening up new horizons for the Chinese people. Now, standing here looking at these precious relics of my voyages, my heart is filled with a bittersweet feeling. These records that once symbolized the glory of the Ming dynasty, the pride of China, are now in a foreign museum. They are surrounded by strange eyes, and their true significance might be lost in translation. I see people passing by, looking at them with a curious but perhaps shallow glance. They don't know the blood, sweat, and tears that went into these voyages, the courage it took to face the unknown on the high seas. The museum is about to close. The lights start to dim, and a sense of melancholy fills the air. As the last rays of light fade from the display case, it's as if the history of our great voyages is being slowly covered in a veil of forgetfulness. My sigh echoes softly in the empty hall, a silent lament for the lost connection between these treasures and their homeland. These records, which should be in the heart of China, telling the story of our exploration to future generations, are now exiled in a foreign land. My spirit is heavy. I turn around and walk out of the museum into the night. Behind me, these records of my life's work, the symbols of China's great maritime heritage, are left to face an uncertain future in this foreign place. It's a tragic end for the legacy of our great voyages, a reminder of how easily history can be uprooted and displaced.